Hey everybody, this is Eric. Happy April Fools. This is not an April Fool's joke that I'm telling you. This is my 100th video on the Eric Loubert Horror channel, which is a lot of videos, especially for me being all ADHD and crap. I usually don't put that much attention to things for very long. So yeah, I'm definitely proud of this achievement, if you will. It's the second channel I've gotten 100 videos on. But this is gonna be the last episode of the podcast indefinitely. I'm sure I will be coming back. I just don't know when. So I'm taking an indefinite medical leave from the channel. And I know it sounds incredibly stupid for YouTube, and especially of someone of my status on YouTube, but that's just what I have to do. But yeah, I finally got the chance to see Room 237. It's available for rent on iTunes, and it's been traveling around independent theaters, going to festivals since last year, and I have never ever been able to see it until now, with it being on iTunes. You can run it on iTunes. So yeah, I'm just gonna perform a review of Room 237 since I finally got the chance to see it. So yeah, Room 237 is basically an in-depth analysis of The Shining, Stanley Kubrick's movie The Shining. And for those of you who don't know what The Shining's about, shame on you, go watch it. And I'll just give you a little rundown. It's about a man named Jack Torrance. He's a writer. He is selected, or hired, I should say, to be the winter caretaker of a hotel. And basically, he has to live in the hotel, secluded from all society and whatnot, for the whole winter. And he brings his wife, played by Shelley Duvall, and his son. And he basically goes insane and tries to kill them. That's the gist of it. But The Shining is about much more than that. And after you see Room 237, you'll realize that it's about much more than just that. It talks about how The Shining is about the genocide of the Native Americans. It's about the Holocaust. It's about racism. It shows like little hints here and there about how Stanley Kubrick faked the Apollo moon landing, or helped the government fake the Apollo moon landing, which there's some really good evidence that it was faked in this movie, so it might make you rethink something that you've been taught from childhood, which is unbelievable. And this movie's power kind of rivals The Shining in that way, because The Shining is such a mesmerizing effect when you watch it. And after watching this documentary, you should try watching The Shining again. You'll notice all these little things, and it's just becomes even much more of a powerful movie. And it's an unbelievable piece of work. Yeah, a really good documentary if you're a fan of The Shining, if you're a fan of Stanley Kubrick, if you're a fan of horror movies. If you're a fan of movies in general, this is something you really should check out. But yeah, I have no clue when this is coming out to DVD and Blu-ray. I have no clue when this is getting a wide theatrical release, if it even is. I doubt it is. I don't know when it's coming on Netflix or Redbox or Video on Demand or anything. But it is on iTunes now for streaming, and today is April 1st. And that is not, again, that's not an April Fool's joke. They really go in depth. Like, some people talk about watching the movie like forwards and backwards in reverse, and like overlaying them on top of each other. It's a really weird thing, but there's a lot of cool images you get that kind of makes sense if you really, really think about it. And I know that's the trouble with Americans especially, is that we don't really think that much. We just watch, and that's something that I wish could change, and it's definitely going to change if you pay attention to this movie, because this movie really shines a light on The Shining. But yeah, that's about it for my review. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give Room 237 an 8. Room 237 shines a light on a movie that has been analyzed to death. Seriously, The Shining is one of the most overanalyzed movies ever made. And Stanley Kubrick, when you think about it, of all the things that these people bring up about The Shining, you would think that Stanley Kubrick would put this kind of thought into his movies and into his specific shots in his movies. He would put these kinds of thoughts into them, and it just blows your freaking mind off, because this man had an IQ of 200. He was one of the smartest people to live, and one of the smartest filmmakers, if not the smartest filmmaker ever. He's been widely considered to be the greatest filmmaker, and for many good reasons. And this documentary just helps support that theory or that opinion. But yeah, definitely check it out if you are interested in movies, in Stanley Kubrick, and The Shining, and horror movies. In cinema. If you're interested in cinema, this is a movie you should watch. And also, if you're interested in like philosophy or doing analyses of things, but yeah, I don't really know how to explain this. It just has to be seen to be believed. But yeah, thank you for watching the review. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And again, I'm taking an indefinite medical leave from the podcast. I will be back. I can guarantee you I will be back. I'm not sure when. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.